man, but I was at the preschool, and I don't know if I told you this story. Maybe I feel like I might have had it. It might be in the podcast. I don't know, but basically he's like one of the kids. They were in a line and they were going to the outside. Yeah. And there was like a little Asian kid and a little white kid, and the little white kid like hit the Asian kid, but like kind of like funny. And then the Asian kid like turned around. He's like, "Why'd you hit me, you wiener head?" Oh man, dude, I was laughing so hard. And I was like, "Why? What made you say that?"
Wiener head.
Yeah. And I started cracking up, and I just started laughing so hard.
You started laughing with them too.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sun 14 podcast. Today, I'm here with Robert. How's it going, my bro?
Bro, it's been good, man. It's been a good little minute, though. Yeah. I feel like I haven't been with you for a good minute.
I know.
So we need to...
Every time it's like we see each other like every month or so, and then we link up, and it's just like a fresh new relationship every time.
But it's like a bond that's like never left. It's like, all right, like this, like it's like, all right, we just saw each other last month, but still, like we just feel like we just talked to each other yesterday. Yeah. Literally. I was telling this guy, like, man, fucking... Every time we try to plan something, like if we try to, like, let's just say we go eat or something like that after this, there's always something between either me or you that like, it's like comes up. Like I was just telling him the other day, like, what did I say? Like something comes out of fucking people's asses, just like of like something planning something for the next time. I'm like, fuck, like it's just like, all right. Yeah. But it's all good.
Yeah. It's cool. It's always a good time no matter what.
Exactly.
So even if we do have like a few hours together, it's just like the best way to spend it.
Definitely. No, yeah, it feels nice. What do you do? What have you been up to?
Not much. Just focusing on myself a lot. Like just not worrying about other situations.
No,
like I know
definitely.
A lot of shit's going on in the world, and it's hard to focus on everything. Like all the problems, all the issues. Like people are saying the pandemic or the coronavirus is rising again. Yeah, my parents have been talking about it. I'm like,
you don't care?
Yeah, I mean,
you do care, but you don't really, it's not something you're going to focus on to have that in your life.
I'm not going to put energy on having that in my consciousness all day. Right. That's not something that, if it doesn't help me or benefit me to bring more positivity in my life, then I'm not going to put any focus onto it.
I definitely agree.
Yeah.
I think I've always been like that too. Like, just like, why am I going to have a topic in my life that's not even really relatable to me? That's negative, and it's gonna make me feel like shit if I keep thinking about it or dwell on it. Like I don't need that shit.
Yeah,
like,
definitely. You don't.
I'll pass. I'll go do something else. I'd rather work out or go play basketball, hang out with people and shit.
I know. But today though, this man got his second dose of the vaccine.
Feels great, man.
Show the war wound.
I'm scared, bro.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's right there. It's all good though. It's straight. I didn't want to get it, but I would have got fired. So I ain't got no choice right now, bro.
Ain't got no choice.
But it's cool. It's a part of now the living. So we gotta just accommodate with it and just see what's up. But
it's part of this time. Yeah. But I think as long as people, I mean, some people will never take it. Some people will take it, and most people have already.
Yeah. I wonder what the percentage is. Like,
it's high.
It's high,
especially in America. It's pretty fucking high.
Like that, people have it.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean,
a lot more and I've always said this, but it's still true. Like it's the vaccine. Yes, it might protect. Like there's science that it says it protects you from the coronavirus, but also it's just to like be a part of society. If you want to be a part of society, just take it, and then. That's basically, if you're, you know how in middle school or some shit, you had to have a hall pass to get to the bathroom. That's what it is. Yeah. If you want to go to the hall during class, you show the vaccine.
If you want some freedom, you got to get this vaccine, and then you can go out and go do things.
Then you go out, do whatever you want.
That's true.
That's what it's become.
It's sad, but it's like, all right, I guess we just got to fucking grab our balls and take it out of our mouth and do it, you know? Like really just like, all right, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's what we got to do now. So, I mean, you just got to accept it too. Cause like, really, like, I don't think you can, like, what was it? I went somewhere where like I had to show my vaccine. Oh, it was a Complex Con where I saw like ASAP Rocky and shit. Like, I had to bring my vaccine card to like show them I got proof. Or I mean, I could have taken a picture.
And you had the first dose only?
I had the first dose.
And they didn't care? Or
it was crazy. Like, I think the chick might have like thought I was cool or something, man. Cause I was I just showed my vaccine card. And I didn't like recollect my thoughts to like recognize, all right, I do need both doses to go into here. Yeah. So then I thought, I was like, wait, I'm supposed to have both doses. And I was just like, oh yeah, I got my first one right there. And she's like, oh cool, you're gonna get you already have your second one. And I was like, no, like I'm gonna get that next week. And she's just like, oh cool, so you have your second one. And I was like, maybe she's trying to say this. So yeah, yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, I got my second one already. So then, no, but she was real cool.
That's actually a good move right there, dude. Just for like, yeah, if somebody's trying to enjoy their time here, they came all this way.
Right, yeah. She was real laid back.
Yeah.
She was a laid back chick. I like that. No, definitely. Mm-hmm. She was super nice. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah. How was that whole experience?
Oh, it was really,
few weeks ago?
Yeah, it was like
2 weeks ago.
Maybe 2 weeks ago, yeah. It was real neat. It was different. I have this friend, I don't know if I should tell her to watch this episode, but her name's Erica, and we've been friends for a good minute on the internet, but she lives in Oxnard, and I haven't never like seen her in person or anything like that. Mm-hmm. So she loves A$AP Rocky like me, and we're like yo, like you should go to this, and like so we can finally fucking meet each other. Like, all right, so like we met up, and like her and her girlfriend, and we're just like talking and shit. And I was just with them for a good minute. Then my other buddies came ass by, and it's like, all right, cool. But experience wise, it was cool. It was different.
A lot of fashion people. Yeah, I saw you taking pictures with a lot of
a lot of the people that I've worn, stuff like that. I don't think I have anything on me, but it was cool. Just like meeting new people and talking to the people that I've gotten brands from. It's like, all right, like these are how these people are. That's cool. And then seeing A$AP Rocky, that shit's always lit, bro. He's the best ass fucking performer. And then
that was a big space. It looked like a big
it was
crowd.
It was crazy because like there's a like all like ground crowd, so you're just standing, and then there's like people like up top, like maybe for like
on
VIPs. Yeah. So, and then there's like some people. I think Riri was there too.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Nah, I was overall like the fucking best. I would definitely go again if A$AP Rocky was there. If not, then I'd still probably go, but not stay as long and stuff. But
yeah, it looked fun. Like it was especially cool for people who are. You get to relate, or you have people that relate to whatever you enjoy, like whatever Complex Con is about, fashion and music, and it all comes together. And whoever else enjoys that type of stuff is also there. So you get to mix.
That's just it's that. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. Because there's like other like cons too, right? Like Comic Con.
Yeah,
is that
these conventions like where.
What's the anime one? That's Comic Con? No.
I don't know if it's
like dressing up.
The Comic Con is superhero shit and Spider-Man and all that. Yeah. I don't know about anime, but that's like I think the most famous one. Everybody knows Comic Con. Yeah.
I don't remember what the fuck there's an anime one where she's like fucking dressing up.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I see a whole bunch of just like random people dressed up cool. But no, I never been to know. That's the only thing. Complex Con. It was really, really neat. Definitely worth going. If anybody goes, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah. But anime though, that's been fucking popping. I didn't know how popular it was until I went on social media for the first time and saw how many people enjoyed it.
For the first time to see that?
Huh?
What do you mean? Like you went on the anime, or you went on the internet for the first time to see that? Like where'd you?
Or on social media, people were posting videos about anime and stuff. Because I knew what anime was as a kid.
Yeah.
And I probably even watched like is Dragon Ball Z anime? Yeah. I watched that shit when it was on Saturday mornings.
Guys are
on
OG,
CW, Channel 5. You know, like that
cartoon,
shit. The Saturday morning cartoons when that came on, I was there, bro.
Yeah,
I was there.
That's fucking lit.
But then I got over it, and I liked actually.
Real movies and stuff.
Yeah, like other
human shit. Yeah,
other stuff. Like not that animated shit isn't good.
Okay, yeah.
But I just grew over that phase.
Right.
And then I never got back into it. And then now I see a lot of people are enjoying it. Like I don't know where it came from, how it happened. Like so many people.
I think I mean, from what I know, because I love anime, dude. I just haven't had a good minute to watch it. But I think honestly, from what I remember, it's just like One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, and now like Attack on Titan. Like those are like, that's what like brought now like this anime crowd like together.
On TV though? Like, is it on the cable TV? No, not anymore.
I mean, not that I know of, because I don't really watch TV. My mom hogged that shit up, bro. Yeah. She watches her like ghost stories. So I'm like, I'll just go watch something upstairs. So mostly everything's streaming now too.
Yeah, everything's streaming.
Yeah,
which is wild. Like, I remember when you had to literally watch it, or else you will miss that whole episode.
Yeah. Unless you have some type of recording to like record it. So like if you've gone, you can.
Yeah, but I think I was maybe
that shit
6 years old, 5 years old.
Yeah, never mind.
And it wasn't even recorded. There was no DVR. And that's not even that long ago. Like I'm talking like I'm 80 years old and shit. Like,
that's funny.
Like 2006.
Yeah. We do, dude. I feel like I tend to do that shit too. Yeah. Like I'll be like I'm over here like acting like I'm over here like fucking 50 years old, like talking my shit, and like, wait, I'm barely 21. I just did that the other day. I was in Catalina Island, and sorry to change the subject, but I was in Catalina Island, and there was this lady, and she was like, she had a shirt like this, and it was like some like shark one. I got that because I thought it was cool. It was like some shark one, and it had like some cool colors, and then another shirt that just had like Catalina Island. It was like maroon and like white lettering Catalina Island. And she was looking like this, and I was like, "You trying to figure out like which ones?" Because I heard her say something about her nephew or her grandson or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And I was just like, "Are you trying to figure out which for a little man?" Or I just didn't know how old he was, so that's why I said that. And she's just like, "Yeah, like he's like, I think she said he's like 12 or something. I'm just trying to figure out which one would be cooler." And I was like, And I looked at both, and I was like, that one was cool because it looks like he'd enjoy more that one. He's 12, and there's a shark on it. And that one looks like something more for me. Like over here, like I'm a little bit like way older than this kid. And like, but then I got the shark one. So then I'm like, fuck. But she's just like, you're probably right. So she put that other one back. Yeah. And my dad's like, fool, you're only 21. And I was like, fuck. Like I didn't really like think about that. I just thought like, I don't know, he was a little man, so I didn't think.
I know,
like,
dude. I look back at sometimes when or I look at kids in school now, like in 6th grade or middle school, like sometimes I see these kids walking to school or whatever, and I look at them and they're, I think, God damn, they're so small and so naive. Yeah. And when I look back at myself when I was that age, I thought I was old. Like, I thought I was grown and shit. Like, I had my life
your
together.
Balls were hanging already. You know? Yeah, no.
When we were in 6th grade, I thought I was like, I was already like the man. Yeah, already, exactly. You know? It wasn't. But then now I look back at it, these kids are fucking small. Yeah. They don't have any life experience.
Yeah, no. At all. No, that's crazy. But it's just like once they start growing up, man, they'll start figuring it out.
Yeah, that growth process is like exponential during those stages. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, nobody prepares you for that. You know?
No. I feel like school should, but I don't think school teaches you. Sometimes they teach you the right things, but I think they could teach you better things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard. Like even the school system, you know, there was something about Common Core recently on the news.
Mm-hmm.
Common Core. Remember they had us take tests for it. We didn't that was the new system to replace whatever the old system was for all schools, basically.
Mm-hmm. So basically it's just a test to what? Just see where you're at?
No, we took, it's basically a whole new system on how to teach. That was Common Core.
Okay.
And how the teachers should teach students.
Right.
And that whole system, we weren't a part of it because it came in when we were about to like graduate and shit.
Okay.
And I don't know if you had to take tests for it, but I think I definitely did.
Yeah.
On where your English skills were, your math skills were.
Okay. Yeah.
It was on the
exactly
computer.
What you're talking about. Yeah.
That shit's all gone now because they realized, I'm pretty sure like they realized it's not a good system at all. Like the way they taught it and shit.
It's just like putting like a, there's a word for it. It starts with an M, but I can't think of it. Basically, it's just like showing that like there's just separating people and kids from like different, like the smarters and like the not so smart.
I don't know what. I don't know what it was.
There or why they?
But I'm not well versed in it, but I'm pretty sure they stopped doing that program because they realized it wasn't. The benefits weren't there, to move to that program, but it's. Yeah, it's. I remember they were testing people for that. I was like, this shit ain't gonna last. Like, you can't teach or you, at first you can't take tests on computers, especially for math.
Yeah.
That's stupid as fuck. Like,
all right.
If you get a sheet of paper sometimes and then you have to do it. But I think when you see the problem on the paper, it's easy to figure it out. Like there's something about seeing it on paper.
Yeah. It's I feel like math is very, very, unless you're like fucking, I don't know, smart as fuck. But like, like you, like it's a very visual like concept for math. I feel like you really got it. I mean, for me,
yeah, especially if you practice on paper. Yeah. And that's what you're used to. And then you go here and there's a screen.
Yeah.
And shit. What the fuck? And then you got to type in the answer. Baby house calculator
on the fucking side of it. Like what? I need this fucking, I need a whole different symbol. I need a
physical everything, you know?
And then you got no, like, you need a whole bunch of symbols and shit and you're over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
The whole system, it's, when we started or when we, grew up in it, like elementary school and stuff. Yeah. I understood like why we need to learn some things. Like it's important to learn. It's important to gain knowledge. Yeah. But at the same time, during elementary, I had epiphanies of like, why the fuck am I learning this if I'm not gonna be able to use it? Really? Like I had that. Yeah.
You thought about something like what was like something like history or some shit or what?
At first I think it was English because I was terrible at English.
But now you're pretty good at English right now.
Now I'm good because they put me in a program in elementary school where for 5 years they took me out of the class and brought me to an English.
You were talking about this on the podcast,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. We talked about it before.
Okay.
So I did that shit for like 5 years, where it's like only international students, different ethnicity students. There's, pretty much only people that
just didn't
have a lower English kind of.
Like vernacular and stuff like that and everything.
Literacy, reading, shit like that. And then at first I hated it because I got to go away from the whole class. Whatever they were doing, I missed out on. I was like a separate kid. Yeah. And then I realized like that shit definitely improved because the teacher was good. Like she probably passed away, name? But
you know her name?
No, I don't remember. But she was amazing. Like she was the kindest. Like she was a grandma. Like
really?
That grandma, type of vibe that you got from her.
Always caring and stuff. That's cool.
Yeah. And so she taught me everything. And then
shout out to Graham's Graham, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Graham's, bro.
Graham's. Since we don't know her name, aka Graham's.
Graham's, bro. She's the OG.
Yeah. OG teaching English. Probably for like 40 years, bro.
Yeah.
Like at that time, maybe.
You got that's some love for that work.
Yeah. And that was the first like basically one-on-one type of learning too. Yeah. There was maybe like 5 kids.
Oh, that's right. It's very low class.
Very low. And then that's when I started to actually like do good in English.
Yeah.
And that was cool. Changed my life. I don't think I could have done. Yeah. Like just communication wise, I think there was a study conducted that when in jails and in prisons, they tested the people's like literacy rate and ability to communicate. Yeah. And the people that couldn't or that weren't as good as communication, they were more aggressive. They were more likely to start a fight. They were more likely to interrupt things. And the reason for that is because, I mean, the main reason I think is you can't, how else are you going to express yourself? Like if you have these thoughts and there's no way for you to
talk it out,
tell somebody exactly what you're thinking because you don't know the words, you don't know how to put grammatically structure these words. How are you going to function in society? Yeah. There's no way that another person could read exactly what you're thinking. Not yet, but
hopefully never. That's crazy, bro. I wouldn't want that.
Elon Musk is working on it.
Is he really?
A lot of people. Yeah. They're working on Neuralink. They're working on their communication that exactly whatever you want to send somebody, whatever you're thinking, an image,
it's gonna come straight to your head.
Whatever, just
how does that? How is he working on it? Like, is there supposed to be like some type of like implant he's gonna put? Yeah, and it's both in both of us. That's crazy. That's crazy.
People, I mean, we're not ready for it. Not right now.
No, fuck no.
People aren't ready for it. It's gonna take at least 50 years, like 50 to 100 years, for people to actually want to do it, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did they say those numbers or you just estimated?
No, I'm estimating. I don't think anybody right now, like there's maybe like
there's a good amount of people that
1% of the population wants to do this. Maybe even less than that.
That's crazy.
I don't think people are ready for thought to transform. But I don't think it's going to be like you could automatically read another person's mind. That would be a lack of privacy, I think. Yeah. It would be something that it knows when you want to share information. Images and words or whatever. I don't know. Whatever it is. They're working on it. They got pigs, dude. They got pigs to actually do it.
That's crazy. That's very sad, but I mean, shit. Yeah. That's crazy.
Animals have always been the test subject.
Yeah, definitely.
when you
rats.
Yeah, when you understand how similar like some of these animals are biologically to us, like rats especially, pigs also, those types of animals, like you could just put the same type of test, like whatever you're testing, you could put it on them, try it out, then go to humans. There's
this thing I gotta send you. I don't remember the girl's name, but she was talking about it's a good video. I gotta send it to you. But that's crazy. That would be a fucking huge change.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's fucking Elon Musk, bro. He's making moves out here, bro.
Always.
Yeah.
Always. But we need those people.
Yeah.
Those people have to exist. Yeah. I don't think we understand it. I don't think we appreciate it as much, but that guy is like Albert Einstein in the 1920s.
Just a 21st century type of dude now. Yeah.
Like we don't, like he's like Nikola Tesla. He's like Isaac Newton.
Yeah.
He's that guy, but he's living.
Who's like, Nikola we don't Tesla? Understand. What does that guy do? Or what did he do?
He was, I believe, some physicist or a lot into electricity. That's why Tesla is Tesla. The name comes from Nikola Tesla. Okay.
Gotcha.
So he was monumental in a lot of ways.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Yeah, that's crazy shit, bro. I think every fucking year everything changes. Months too. Like everything changes as far as people and just like world shit happening. We just gotta adapt to it too.
Yeah. It's inevitable. Yeah. The people will think that it's gonna stay the same. You're gonna go through hell.
Yeah. You're gonna get fucked.
Yeah. Nothing's staying the same.
Nah. And everything changes.
You could either look at it. I mean, again, I'll go to perception again.
Yeah.
It's you could either look at it as the change is bad for everybody, or you could say that it's bound to change and I'm not going to resist it.
Yeah.
Let it, or even the best thing you could do is like be the change. If you be the change, then it's,
I feel like it makes it a little bit easier too and a lot different. Like
it doesn't feel like you have to adapt. It's like you're the one that's going for it.
Yeah.
You're the one that's creating it.
Yeah.
And that's the best way to live.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's where everybody, I think even Elon Musk, that they live on that edge of creation.
Yeah. Well, it's just like taking risks too. It's like, fuck it. Like if I don't take risks in life, bro, like how am I supposed to move forward? I think. Cause like you're going to fail regardless. Yeah. Whatever you do.
I mean, unless if you're not failing, you're not succeeding.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't think I take as much risk as I think I should, but I definitely take a little bit more than I thought I would. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like if I didn't do that right now, that shit would have not happened. And it was probably for the better. Even if it was for the bad, I learned that I maybe shouldn't do that next time. Yeah. Or whatever it is.
Yeah. It's always a learning process no matter what.
Yeah.
Whether you actually do it right, you know now that, okay, this is how it works. Or if you fail, you know how it doesn't work.
Yeah, exactly.
Either way, you're going to take something from it always.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, it was just stuck on the little chair.
Oh, okay.
That's great though.
Yeah.
Not as good. You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, nah, I definitely agree.
I'm not sure if that thing's in the way though. Like
is that why you're looking at that thing?
Yeah, I'm thinking like it might be in the way. Let's see. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it should be fine. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like No, I'm pretty sure she'll be fine.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Test.
Just kind of taking risks and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. But those guys, all people who take risks, they either learn from it and take something from it, or they gain experience. Like either they learn or that's just part of what happens to you.
Right.
And both aspects are super valuable.
Right.
If even, for example, like I believe Thomas Edison, he did over 1,000 experiments to perfect the light bulb. 1,000 times he tried it.
Serious? That's what
over 1,000.
That's crazy.
Most people would think that man was crazy. Yeah. Most people would think you're dumb. You're not going anywhere.
Right. No.
1,000 times. Most people would maybe go 10. Okay, 10 times it didn't work.
Right.
100 times it didn't work. Right. And who would go 1,000 times? Or I think he would do it 10,000 times until it worked, because he had an idea of this is where I want to be. Right. And I'm going to do it no matter what.
That's crazy.
No matter what. And when you get to that place, that's the definition of actually living.
Yeah.
Like that's living, because you were born to create. I don't think no human has come here to just do something that somebody else has told them. Mm-hmm. Everybody is here for their own like desire and purpose, like whatever it is. For him, it was creating like inventions, and there have been plenty of those people. Leonardo da Vinci had notebooks filled with drawings of things that he wanted to do, right? And some of them he even did, but even the anatomy of a human body, I think he had that on a sketch of that, and stuff in the 1600s.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, everybody's got a purpose in life. I think some people just find it a little bit later, and some people find it early as hell, and then they do their shit and do what they got to do and succeed in life, or don't. But nah, it's not an overnight process too. It's
definitely not overnight.
Years and years, and like, okay, now I figure out what I want to do, and this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna go for it. It's like, all right, cool, striving and prospering, bro.
Yeah, always,
every day,
always. It's fucking hard though. Like it's hard to, when you don't know what your thing is. It's fucking hard. Like life is
to get at it, like to.
Well, if you don't know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
That's hard.
Oh, it's hard to figure out. Like, okay, what the fuck am I here for? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean,
I don't think any kid is taught that. You just, for some reason, you just have to get the info somehow. Yeah. Because it comes from ideas, and we don't know where ideas come from, but there's a way to get to good ideas. Yeah. There's a way to have good ideas come into your mind, and that's that has a lot to do with positive thinking, in my opinion. Like,
and POV. Perspective, definitely.
Yeah, because once you're in the positive thing, like I don't know if you feel the same way, but life just flows.
Yeah, no, life, I definitely I
there's
like
no resistance.
No,
it just flows, and you just know that you're in the right place at the right time, and everything's working out. When you have that feeling, all the best creative thoughts come into your mind. Like every time I'm in that state, I get the best ideas every time. There's no, even when I'm creating content or whatever, or I'm something on Photoshop, all the best ideas. Oh, this music, I had the idea to put in this music, this song, because it fit perfectly. Yeah. I don't know where the idea came from.
That's crazy.
You can ask me like, how'd you think of this? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I was just in that state. And you could ask any artist, how'd you come up with the song? Fuck, I don't know where it came from. It was just a state of mind. Yeah. It was just, you're in that.
Or they were high.
Like it's that also changes your perspective.
Yeah,
like,
drugs.
All of it is inner stillness that brings the creative thoughts. Right. And that's the best place to be.
That's crazy, bro.
You know, I hope everybody gets to experience that. Like that's the best feeling.
Hopefully without the drugs though.
Yeah.
But like,
drugs help. Yeah. But, I mean, it's quicker is the thing, but it's temporary. Yeah. You just had it
for that little second. And
real inner peace is in my opinion, the best feeling in the world. And when once you get there and you stay in that range of thoughts, there's no drop off. Like it just seems like it's like driving a car at 9,000 RPMs and it just stays at 9,000. It stays and you could just go forever.
Yeah.
That's how it feels.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no temporary ups and downs from it. Like, well, it definitely is going to go down. You're not going to stay in that creative thing for life.
Right.
But it's all there to teach you either way.
Yeah.
But once you do feel it, like it just seems like you could go on forever.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. It's like you're opening like a third eye or something like that. And you're just like, all right, all these fucking thought processes and everything is coming ahead. Now I can put this to work in whatever I'm trying to find myself and figure it out.
Yeah. I think there was a quote that I forget who said it, but they said everything that everything that you are or everything that you want to know is already within you.
Everything you want to know is within already
within you. So it's kind of hard to grasp that.
So like it's just like everything's already. So everything you want. Okay.
Everything that you want to know is already within you.
You just gotta fucking figure that shit out by yourself.
Yeah, it's already there. Like the ideas, and here's the scientific way of trying to explain for you to believe that. Do you believe that everything is energy?
Yeah.
Everything's energy.
Yeah.
Like we're standing here or we're sitting here. Yeah. This desk, it's not moving to us physically, but it's energy. If we put a microscope on here, the molecules will be moving.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Everything is energy. And do you believe that energy cannot be created or destroyed?
Yeah.
Energy can neither be created or destroyed. So nobody can create it. It could only be transferred. It could only be transformed.
Right.
Water can be frozen.
Right.
And then melted again.
Right.
And
but it's still gonna be
some energy. Right. That's the same shit. Like you could boil it. It's gonna go into an energy, different form.
Right.
But it's always energy.
Yeah. That's great.
Now, if that's the case, everything that has existed, everything that is here, and everything that's going to exist is already here.
That's blowing minds. That's blowing minds.
The first time I heard that, I was like...
One more time.
Okay, everything that has existed, everything that is here, and everything that is going to exist is already here.
One more time. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's crazy though, bro.
If it's all energy and energy is neither created or destroyed, it's all here.
Yeah, no, I hear you out. It's just like,
what does that mean? That means that, and here's another way to get to like mindset and shit. Thought is energy.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's literally very little in between thought and the physical realm.
Right.
Like this is the physical right here.
Right.
It's not far from thought.
Right.
Like, if you could imagine it, like that's why I say if you could imagine it, like you could do it.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, it's pretty insane once you get that understanding. And that's all it is that you raise for the people that have just listened to what I said and have understood the meaning and why it's so important to believe or to understand that. You'll now have confidence. What did that do? That gave you confidence to say that if I have this desire in me, the universe has to like the creation of it has to be here. The way to do it is already here.
Right.
The thing that you want, whatever it is, the car, the house, the family, the money, the health, it's already here.
Right.
Like it has to be here. If it's all energy, it has to be here.
Right.
And the way to figure that out is like a lot of fucking knowledge that you had to gain from people and because that's just the beginning. Like once you have that understanding, now you had to go towards how do I get my thoughts to reality? Like that's
where creative comes in hand.
Yeah.
And that's where it's just like, all right, now you got to plan it and figure it out and actually take action into it.
Yeah. And it's just basically trusting.
Yeah.
Trusting or getting out of your own way is the biggest way I could put it.
Oh,
get the fuck out of your own way.
Yeah.
Because if you already know, once you get whatever you want, just get out of your own way.
Yeah.
Because it's coming. Like you just had to wait and just take action on the ideas.
Right. Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's good talks.
The first time I heard that, I had to replay it too, like multiple times.
Who said that or no?
I don't know who said. I think it was Bob Proctor.
Oh, the guy
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, that man's amazing.
Is he alive still or is he dead? He's passed away?
No, he's alive.
He's alive.
But yeah, a lot of his talks. If people want to learn more about this stuff, go onto his YouTube channel because it's filled with knowledge.
Yeah.
And just a lot of ideas that he has gotten from. He just knows how to explain it a lot better than how I do because he's been doing it for like 50 years. So yeah, it's definitely an amazing way to learn just on YouTube.
Yeah. Knowledge is free, bro.
Knowledge is free.
You can get that shit anywhere.
I know.
You just gotta actually take it in and really learn it and grasp it.
Mm-hmm.
But knowledge is free. You got libraries. You got the whole Google shit now, YouTube.
Nobody goes to libraries, or not many people actually go anymore.
No, I haven't. I just went to the library the other day though, but it was to do some homework and then I just dipped after.
Yeah. I don't see any kids, especially at my college library, go and like pick out a book and read it.
Yeah.
For just their pure enjoyment of it, not because the class wanted them to use that book or whatever. You don't see that much.
You're right. I don't see that shit at all. But besides like Barnes and Noble, because that's like a bookstore, but like library wise, nah.
Yeah.
Maybe because I don't know.
Maybe there are, but just not as many as I used to.
Yeah,
I remember as a kid, my mom would take me to the library specifically like
to get a book and stuff.
to read books.
Yeah.
Like just to go there and read books. And I enjoyed that experience. It was a good way to read. Like I wasn't reading anything that was like what we're talking about here, but it was kids books and stuff like that. And it gets your reading up. It also helps you just be, especially in that environment. There are other kids there as well. People there to teach you. They had different programs and stuff. It was good. Did you go to, which library did you go to? The one at your school? Or
recently? Or when I was a kid?
Recently, yeah.
Chapman.
Okay,
the last time was when I told you, remember?
Yeah.
And I was like, it was a couple of days ago. It was like, what, maybe about a month ago?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My fault.
But no, that's the library I went to all the time.
Oh, yeah?
All the time.
Yeah. When I was little, too, because I used to volunteer at the preschool that's maybe about a minute away. I don't think you would see it. It's like a little church form, though. So, like, the Chapman Library is right here, and, like, the preschool's on the back over here. I don't know if you've ever seen it. By the closer to the orange circle. But anyways, when I was younger, me and my mom would always go there after, and I think you, like, a couple cents for a couple books. Like, as soon as you enter that, let's see the left of it. There's like this little area where you can just get like CDs, books, kids books, but it's like maybe $1, $3.
Well, if you get the library card, it's free. Like
really?
Yeah.
Oh, like any book in that area though?
Any book or anything in that fucking store. Like as long as you return
we had that shit, but we always lost that bitch, bro.
Yeah. As long as you return it, I think that's how libraries work. Like it's all free.
Okay.
And then if you want to purchase it, you can though. I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah. I think that was a separate little store for though, like where you can purchase it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool though. Always were at that library.
Mm-hmm.
I always go in that little like area where the kids can go through the little tiger mouth or whatever.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. It was cool though. Yeah, because when I volunteered at the preschool, that's where we take the little kids too. Let's go read books and stuff, and then they had like storytelling and stuff like that. So it was cool.
Yeah, kids, they definitely they understand, or they give you your complete focus. Like anytime I'm with kids, like they'll pick up anything.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah.
And whatever you're telling them, they'll just pick it up and give you your full attention and believe that it's true. Yeah. They don't have any thing in their mind that says, oh, this isn't good or anything. Like if you tell a kid that smoking is good, they'll believe it. If you tell them smoking is bad, they'll believe it. Either way.
Their full mind's not still fully grown yet.
Yeah.
They don't got that.
That's how adaptable they are. Like just completely.
Kids got their own like their own little like minds too, man. They're fucking funny. Yeah. Some of the shit they say is funny. Like when you're talking about picking up stuff, like you're just like, even like words, like some of these kids are saying like F words and stuff, but they just pick it up from like parents, people yelling and stuff like that. I
know. The first time I heard kids say that in elementary school, I was like, damn, son. Because nobody said it. Like, and then this one kid, dude, I remember this vividly.
You know who it is or no?
No, but he said that shit. He had his phone. Like this was in 5th or 6th grade. And he said that to his mom on the phone.
What did he say?
I'm not going to say it. Like he just said F and you know.
To your mom?
To his mom, bro. To my mom. Dang. How do you have my mom's number?
No, to his mom. Yeah.
And then I was like, I can't hang out with you no more, bro. Like, no.
That's crazy.
I didn't even know him. Actually, I didn't know him.
Oh no.
But I think he was a grade or 2 below me.
Okay. Oh, below you?
Yeah, below me.
That's even worse.
Yeah. And I would never do that, but.
No, kids are fucking funny though, bro. Cause like, when you're saying like picking up shit and like they just kind of like, not gullible, but like just kind of like they just hear everything and they just take it in. Like they believe a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. I remember this one kid, I don't know how he got it, man, but I was at the preschool. And I don't know if I told you this story. Maybe I feel like I might have had it. It might be in the podcast. I don't know. But basically, he's like one of the kids. They were in a line and they were going to the outside. Yeah. And there was like a little Asian kid and a little white kid. And the little white kid like hit the Asian kid, but like kind of like funny. And then the Asian kid like turned around. He's like, "Why'd you hit me, you wiener head?" Oh man, dude, I was laughing so hard, and I was like, what made you say that?
Wiener head.
Yeah. And I started cracking up, and I just started laughing so hard.
You started laughing with them too?
Yeah. And the little kids are laughing. The
kid that got called it was probably pissed, like, what the fuck are you saying?
And he was just like, yo, and I was like, hey kid, like, don't say that. I was like, where'd you hear that from? He's like, I don't know. And I was like, what did you say? He's like, wiener head. And I just started laughing. And then like the older teachers were like, hey, you don't say that, this and that. And I was over here making it fucking bad. It was just fucking hilarious though. You wiener. Wiener. Oh, that shit's fucking funny though.
Yeah.
But they pick up on everything.
They pick up on
literally
that's
everything. What's funny about it. Mm-hmm. They got their own little minds.
Yeah. Even in we were in daycare together and they had grades. Yeah. From I think kindergarten all the way to 6th grade. And I remember talking to kids in kindergarten and they picked up on everything because they're like 5 years old. They're 5 years.
I know.
It was like they just seemed like babies. Like they're.
You know, that reminds me. I remember the Dave Chappelle, the kid that's selling crack. Oh yeah, the baby. That's what it reminds me of because he's like. I mean, I don't know if they're that young, but they're definitely like doing shit that like it's just like out of nowhere. Just remind me of that shit.
Out of nowhere, yeah.
Yeah, that after school program was pretty cool though. Mm-hmm. It was real like everyone like a family type shit.
Yeah, everyone was a family. Yeah. Everybody was close.
Yeah,
like even though it wasn't like the biggest budget in the world or anything like that, it was it just worked out. Like we didn't give a fuck. Like as long as we got to hang out together and play on the playground and
even play
shit like that.
Dodgeball, basketball, swings and shit. Yeah, soccer, kickball.
Yeah, that was like the most active I've probably been because during the school time we'd have recess and then lunch, which we would just play all the time during those. Yeah. And then after school, during all that, like we'd play football and have snacks and shit and go. And
then their food was fucking good, bro.
Yeah.
I wish I could eat like that. I just wish they gave like bigger proportions, but it's understandable.
Yeah. I mean, we were kids, so
yeah.
I don't think they would give us like that big of a meal.
Yeah. It was too after school, so it's not like feeding us.
Yeah.
I miss that shit, bro.
Good old days.
Yeah. Imagine if Fullerton's like, hey, we're just having a dodgeball tournament. Come on, you know? Just like every recess and lunch and shit. That'd be fucking cool.
Yeah. I miss that, like going to the playground and shit from middle school. Like that was a drastic change.
Yeah.
Drastic change from whatever happened in elementary school.
He's just like looking around. Where the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I want to go.
Nobody. Yeah, that's the first time you get introduced to periods.
Yeah.
Where you had to change classes.
Yeah.
And stuff. That was
you actually have to change for PE.
Oh yeah.
You can't like just
there
go.
There were lockers.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Such a different experience.
Great times, bro.
Yeah.
I miss that shit. I really do. You like sometimes you're like, dang, like I want to grow up.
You don't understand what you're going through or what a beautiful experience it is until you go through it and then you don't have it anymore. And you look like, back.
Fuck. I miss that shit.
Yeah, you look back at all the fun times, but it's good memories and all of it. I always look back and think I grew from every moment. Everything that happened to me,
like, it shapes you in who you are today.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. All the people, everybody that I met, every kid, every teacher.
I agree with you.
Everything. And
yeah, that's true. I didn't think about teachers too. Teachers really, like, there's some really good ones. It's like, fuck, like I learned so much from that teacher. It made me who I am today. Just a little thing. It didn't fully make me who I am today, but that it just pushed you a little bit. Or
who was your favorite teacher in elementary school?
I know you know who I'm thinking. Probably Miss Crever.
Miss Crever?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was fucking cool.
Yeah.
Miss Crever or Miss Williams?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, fuck it. I'm sorry, Miss Crever. Probably Miss Williams.
Miss Crever is a tie. Like, I think it's a tie, but Miss Williams, I never seen anybody as positive as Miss Williams.
Bro. Fucking
Mrs. I believe.
Mrs. Williams. Yeah, you're right. Mrs. Williams. And then her husband was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
I
had him in middle school. He was my computer class teacher.
Yeah. Oh shit! Wait, middle school. He went to Sierra Villa.
Yeah,
I thought he was at. Oh, because he was in at Villa Park.
Nah.
Oh, I never met him then. Just kidding. But I just remember.
I think we saw him, but that we saw him come into class.
Right. That's how I met him.
But then I took his class. I didn't even know. They put me in a random shit. I was like, "That's you."
That's crazy. Did you like talk to him about Mrs. Williams and stuff or not?
I mean, I told him that I was in her class, but pretty much that. And then I was like the best kid in that class, bro. Like we had to do basic coding on code.org.
Yeah.
And I was the best kid because I was one of the only kids that actually did the work.
Oh shit!
Because nobody else. Once you get a kid on a computer, they're gonna put in games. This 7th grade, bro.
I'm just messing around with you, bro. It's just fucking funny.
Cool math games and shit.
Cool math games. That's funny.
Yeah. So if you get a kid in front of a computer, they're gonna type up some weird shit. Yeah. And you can never get them to pay attention. So that's what happened.
What was it? Pop Tropica?
Oh yeah. That was in elementary school.
Oh, okay, my fault.
Yeah, that's when I got in 7th grade. There was like this game called Tank Trouble. That shit's also that's cool? Fun. Yeah.
Is it still like available?
Yeah. Tank Trouble. It's just using the keyboard, and you press space bar to shoot like the cannon or whatever.
Oh shit.
And you just battle against people.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. And it's in a maze. Like it's the tank is in a maze, and then you could bounce off.
This is PC?
Different stuff, huh?
It's PC.
It's online. Like, it's on Google.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So we really just fucked around for a long time there.
Yeah, it was cool though. It made it worth it.
And then that was the fun part about like all those classes. Is the teachers were like actually laid back a little bit. They like, for example, my 9th grade Spanish teacher. Guess how much we did in this class? Like for the first half of the class, we did our normal work and shit.
Yep.
We got to learn Spanish and whatever. And then in the second half of the class, I'd say maybe 3 months left in the school year. Depending on whether or not you have an A in the class, you either do work or you watch movies. That's how he was, bro.
So depending on your grade, what did you watch?
Bro, so that this time, so like basically the class that didn't give a fuck, that didn't do anything in class, they had to do work or whatever. And the rest of us for a few weeks, we were just like, we didn't do shit. Like we literally just sat there. He didn't give us any work. I didn't even have a phone then. So I was just looking at my other friend's phone, playing games with him or whatever. And then a few weeks later, he says, all right, I'm bored. Let's watch movies now. So the first movie he puts on, Joe Dirt.
What the hell?
In ninth grade, bro. In ninth grade. That's shit's rated R.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the hell? Well, what's this guy's name?
I'm not going to say it.
Is he cool though?
Ain't no snitch. Yeah, he's fucking amazing. And that's the first time I watched Joe Dirt. First time I watched Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks, Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah, that's the first time I watched that.
I like that one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Fucking Leonardo.
So many great movies. Like he just kept playing movies every day.
That's awesome.
So it was so fun, bro.
Shout out to Senor, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucking gangster.
Yeah, he was.
Movies is all the time. So when did it actually happen when you just start watching movies? Like
a few weeks or a few months
before the school ended?
Yeah, before the school ended.
Months?
Yeah. And at first he was like, okay, if you have an A, don't do any work. And then at the end, I believe he said, if you have an A, you don't have to take the final. And so we just like fucking got through that whole class. Like he was so chill, bro.
That's laid back.
Amazing.
That's cool.
Amazing guy. That. Yeah.
Don't take the final? What the hell?
I had a few teachers like that were just laid back and the whole class loved them. And then of course, some people, if you just don't do the work at all, you're going to get left behind and get not past the class. Like there was
That's in general too.
There was a kid in there that was a senior. So we're taking a 9th grade Spanish class, right?
What? What? I don't get. Wait, why is this kid a senior in 9th grade?
I thought he was the TA when he first walked in, and then he came in. He sat down at the desk. He's a student. The whole class was like, "Oh shit," because the height difference was he was a football player, senior like football player.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how small we were until I became a senior and looked at the freshmen. I'm like, these kids are small as fuck.
Yeah.
Like we were like just so naive and young and shit.
That's awesome.
And then from I believe 14, 15 years old to 18 years old, that's like a big jump.
Yeah.
And
4-year difference.
And then that kid came in and he just became a student. But the thing about him was, since he was a senior and he could drive and shit, like every day this man would come late. At least 20 minutes late. At least. And since this professor this teacher was laid back and didn't give a fuck and actually liked the kid, because the teacher was actually an assistant football coach, so they knew each other and shit.
Oh, okay.
But he got mad sometimes, like if he showed up like with 5 minutes left in the class, he'd show up.
Oh, no way.
Or sometimes he didn't even show up at all. Stuff trash. Like that. And but one day he came in and he got like new shoes. Like he just brought in new cleats, like from Adidas. Like they were like gold cleats. I'll never forget it. Like he just showed the whole class, and all of us were like excited and shit.
Yeah.
Because like we've never seen somebody not follow the rules like that. Like not go. Like become or be late every class period, and then be able to drive and do all this. Like this man's grown. Yeah, he's in the same class as us.
Yeah,
you know? It was funny, and he was funny too. Like he'd crack jokes and shit. Yeah.
Dang, what were you guys thinking? Just like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was the best class. Dude.
Yeah.
That's what I walked into. I think it was my first period class. I'd walk in every morning to that class.
Yeah. And fucking this is what I want.
A lot of my friends were in that class too, so
oh, that's cool.
It was an amazing time, bro.
That's awesome.
Never forget that class.
That's a dope class.
Yeah.
I don't think I had too many classes like that.
That was a wild one though. Like I don't think very few people have like that environment where
it's like
where it's crazy like that. where the teachers laid back and shit. It was
movies all the time.
Well, in the second half of the class, yeah.
That's lucky, bro.
Dude.
You guys watch some good movies too.
Yeah, he had good taste. He had good taste.
That's cool though. Nah.
Yeah. I learned Spanish. I mean, we had to do some tests and oral tests too, like speaking Spanish. Yeah. But that was the basic like Spanish 1. So you would have to do shit. And then my other Spanish class, the year after, so this teacher had something like she fucking really liked me, that she wanted me to excel, and she would call my name every class. Every single class she'd call me to answer questions. This is for Spanish or this is for? Yeah, Spanish. Okay. But this was the next year.
Spanish too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it's a little bit harder.
Yeah, a little bit harder. And we actually had, like, this wasn't as laid back. Like, we didn't do just like sit around or whatever. Right. We had to actually do work. There were assignments, stuff like that. And this teacher, like, I know she wasn't like in it for me to like screw up or whatever, but she wanted me to like actually excel. Yeah. And she would call on me every single class. Did you feel like to answer
picked on, or you just felt like it was like, fuck, like, why do I have
Well, I knew it wasn't for a bad reason. Okay. Like, it wasn't like, hey, you're not paying attention and you gotta answer. Okay, right. But like, I could tell like she fucking wanted me to do well. Yeah. And so by the end of the semester, I was like pretty good at Spanish just from her like, calling. She's gonna call me again.
Let me remember this. No, yeah, definitely.
I had to remember everything. Like, and
you still remember any of it or no?
I mean, I know pretty well, but and my other friends that sat next to me, like my friend Jacob, he would sit on the left side, like behind here. And this is how we took our test, dude. Like, we cheated like probably every quiz, every test. And he would be sitting right here. She'd be over there grading papers. Like, we sat in the really back, like back. Yeah. Like, you got to get binoculars to see. And my friend Noah, and then my friend Manny right here. And so we'd have the test right here, and then, or sometimes it was the like oral test or assignments and stuff. And so I'd show him, because Jacob, he already knew Spanish, like he was already good. And so I showed him the paper. My friend Manny's also good, and then my friend Noah wasn't good like me. So I asked him, and then I showed Noah and shit. Like, all of us got A's just for that reason. Really? Yeah. I used Google Translate in that class. Oh my god.
Yeah. It was, you had a phone? You said you had?
Yeah. Oh, that was the next year.
That was the second one. That's right. Yeah. That's fucking. Oh my god. That's awesome though, bro.
Yeah, that's so
memories
fun.
That you won't never forget. Yeah. And you won't tell your kids to cheat. That's fucking cool.
Even when she called on me, like, my friends got my back all the time. Really? All the time. When I wasn't paying attention or something, she'd call on me. And my friend Manny, who sat next to me, he'd just whisper it like, yo, this is the answer. And then I'd say it because she can't hear from all the way over there. Yeah. It's like, okay, yeah. And I got it, dude. That's how I stayed awesome. In that class, bro.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was funny.
That's lit, bro.
Good times right there. Yeah, I'll never remember like the shit I did normally. Like, everything that normal day in life, but shit that actually that I did that was unique. That was a unique experience that will live for me forever. Like, that's vivid still. Definitely. To this day.
Definitely, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy though.
Yeah. I had some wild times. Like, I look back now and I think like, damn, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy shit.
Well, let me try to give you a story. Any class time. I've had some like crappy teachers. Like,
crappy? Like the whole year crappy or whatever?
Yeah, it was like this one time, like, he was a football coach. And he was, like, all the football coaches are cool. Like, they're all laid back, but, like, this one guy, man, he was just like shitty attitude, and, like, he would make jokes and crack jokes and shit, like, but ain't no one gonna laugh, bro. Like, no one laughed at it. It was like, all right, whatever. But this one time I was in class, and, I'm going to give you a synopsis of it. How long have we been going?
We have time.
How long have we been going? Like an hour?
Yeah.
Only an hour?
Around there, yeah.
Oh, dang. And shit, bro. Like I think I had to go to the office or I had to go use the restroom or something. And he's just like you're gonna go to the restroom without like asking me. And I was like, no, but like I was gonna ask you. He's just like, oh, okay, like yeah, that's fine. And I was like, and then something like I was gonna take my backpack because I was planning to leave, but I don't think I told him I was gonna leave. But something between those lines, and then I got my backpack. He's like, oh, where you going? And I was like, he's like, are you gonna do laps across the whole entire like you like pretty much saying like you're not really gonna go to the restroom.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, like I'm gonna go pee, but I'm gonna leave like because I gotta go. I think it was like the doctors or some shit, or dentist or some shit. And then he said something like basically saying like I was like fat or something, like you're not gonna make those miles in or whatever. And I was like, okay, like that's cool, but like I wouldn't like say too much because look at you. And and then that's when like everything just like shut down, and then like everything had to like principals came and, and like my parents rolled up and shit. I'm like, fuck.
So was it like a physical education class or
history? You know how them bitch they always be like, oh yeah, like we coach football, we gonna teach a different one there.
Yeah, dude, every high school has that.
Yeah,
or like the coach for the team teaches like some random class.
Yeah, and they ain't even teaching it. They ain't even teaching it. They ain't even teaching it. They just like, all right, watch this shit and you good.
Yeah, I had my the water polo coach taught history, AP history.
Okay,
so not regular AP.
All right.
So, but this guy was actually good. Like, he actually had a deep passion. Like you could tell he liked U.S. history.
Okay, and
that class was also wild. Like all my friends were in that class.
Really?
I'm telling you, this again, every time I sit in the back, it always happens like this. So every time, so I sat in the back, I'd say there were maybe 8 chairs lined up here.
Yeah.
And then half of that, like, so 4 along this side, or probably even more, like 10 desks. So 5 of us right here, all my friends, people behind me. Also, all of them,
the whole
like,
entire fucking crew, bro.
All my friends are back here, and then a few in the front, and then the other side. No, I didn't know anybody over there.
Yeah.
So all this area, we were all like chilling together.
Right.
And there was no. Let me see. Every time, like he would, or there was this one time actually, I had quiz, like online quiz. So it was on the computer and stuff, and we were studying and whatever. And I was looking up the questions on Quizlet, like, cause there was no Proctorio or like anything recording the screen or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I was looking up the questions and shit, mind my own business. And then I accidentally pressed the speech button, so it started saying the fucking question or whatever.
And what happened?
He looked at his phone. He was on his phone, right? And it almost played the full question, and I stopped it. And he looked up, because like he looked up when it ended, and then he just walked around and to the back. Everybody, like literally the whole class had their eyes on me. When it started playing, the whole class looked at me. For everybody. And then this man was on his phone like this. He is the only person that didn't look. And he didn't know. I didn't get in trouble at all.
Somebody did not want you to get in trouble that day, bro. Someone was like, don't get Shyam in trouble, bro. That's crazy.
Everybody, like, nobody said anything.
Yeah.
But everybody looked. I looked, because I pressed it. I didn't know the audio was on or anything. Right. I looked up, everybody's looking.
Really?
And I thought I was for sure like busted, sure, like expelled or whatever. I don't know, suspended. And this man did not look up from his phone. I looked at him directly. He didn't look up. And when it ended,
when he looked back, like now when he put his head up, did everyone like go back to their quizzes and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why.
he got up and he looked, like scanned the whole room or whatever, and then came to the back and just stood there because he could see the screen.
What did you do?
Then I took the quiz or whatever. I did good on the quiz.
That's awesome.
Too, like, I'm pretty sure. But that was the last time I ever did that Quizlet thing, because I was like, that's too risky.
Nah, yeah.
That was terrible.
Did you do flashcards, or would you put how to do speech?
You know how in Quizlet there's the volume button?
Yeah.
And it repeats the question or repeats the answer.
Yeah.
Whatever. Or even if you click the card itself, it starts saying it. Yeah.
Dang. I just go through the like I'll just tap it where you can go and it says a question, you tap and it goes reverse and the answer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so, but this was where it was side by side.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
That sucks. That's some ass shit. That sucks.
But it's funny. I look back at all the times that shit like that happened. It's so funny.
Yeah, definitely.
And even my friends, like, they still remember it. Like, everybody that's there, they still remember it. Like, yo, remember that time you cheated and you didn't get caught?
Yeah, that's awesome.
That was it. Yeah. And that class got me really interested in history, like, for real.
Really?
Like, I loved history from that class. Even AP World the year before, that also got me.
Oh, that was okay. Yeah. That was the water polo coach.
Yeah, the U.S. history. Yeah, junior year.
Okay,
that was fun. Fun
That's
times.
Awesome. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had some pretty cool classes. Mm-hmm. I'm sure I've had some like a couple of stories, but I can't think of any.
Yeah, you gotta do some reflection.
Yeah,
and it'll come to you.
Yeah, some reminiscing.
Yeah. Yeah. So sometimes those stories just come to me like randomly.
Yeah.
All the best ones are like with people that a lot of them had to do with cheating. Though. Like
really?
a lot of them.
I got a good one real quick. So there was this time where I was in English.
Oh yeah, I got another chill teacher after this. Like,
Okay. Nah, I got cool. It wasn't so much teacher. It was more like me, where I just think it was fucking funny, and I didn't recognize what I did until after it, and I was like, oh, that's fucked. So, there was this girl that got in trouble in my class, and it was in my English class, and she stepped outside, and I just I knew her, so like I was just kind of looking like where she went, and there was like so the class was facing this way, so the teacher's right here, and everyone's facing this way, and there's windows right here.
Yeah,
and this is in high school, and this is like my 10th grade, I think, and so like she got out, she came out the door, and she was walking, and like I was looking at her. So I had my whole entire back face towards her, like looking where she was going. And then I was like, all right, I'll just pay attention in class. So then I didn't know she got in trouble. No one knew she was in trouble at all. Yeah. Until like one of the vice principals came in and he's like, hey, do you know where, what's her face and what's her face? Like basically saying her name. And I was just like, and then I looked back and she's coming out the restroom. I was like, oh yeah, she's right there. And then I didn't recognize what I did until after. I was like, oh. And then she came back to class. She's like, Robert, did you give me up? And I was like, yeah, but I didn't mean to. And then
oh, yeah, right here, right there. You see exactly this pink shirt?
Right there. Well, I just had it because like he was like looking at us, and so like everyone had to turn around or like at the door. So then I see her walking out the restroom. So I was like, oh yeah, she's right there. and then everyone's like, wow, and I was like, fuck, like I didn't recognize what I just did until like I don't know. It just didn't like make me think like, oh, she's in trouble. So like fuck. But that was like a good time in high school. I just started dying after it. And she's like, hey, Robert, did you call me out? And at first I was like, no, like I didn't say shit. And she's like, yeah, my boyfriend said you did. And I was like, and I was like, oh no, sorry. But fuck, there's some other shit too. But I found that shit hilarious.
That's funny. That's definitely.
Yeah. It made me think right now. You're like, bro, think of something. I was like, fuck, let me think of something.
Yeah. But this, what I was saying earlier about this other teacher, also in 9th grade.
Chill.
Also chill.
Yeah.
Teacher for biology.
Yeah.
Right. So the way this classroom was laid out, it was like desk like this, long desks.
Yeah.
With stools.
All right.
Like all the way across, right? And
no back support.
Yeah, no back support. We had to stay, like literally stay there. And there were, I believe, 5 or 6 rows of these desks and stools. And so all of us were in this row. Like there was a Afghanistani kid over here that I just met, like fucking amazing. Like one of my closest friends during that time, and then he moved schools and I don't know where he is now. But that like, so it was him, another kid here, and then a few kids in front. And then, so what happened was we all had to take this test on computers, right? And it was supposed to be a test where you could just, it was a one-on-one, like there, you couldn't ask for help, or it was just a normal test, right? And so what happened was, since all of us are close together right here, we just started like sharing whatever answers. Like he'd have a question that it was all mixed up and shit. So he'd have a question that he didn't know, so I would answer his. I would have a question that I wouldn't know, he would answer, okay. And like we'd just be whispering, and then he knew that people were cheating. Like he knew, but he'd just be on his phone. Like literally, he did not give a fuck what happened.
What class was this?
Biology.
What the hell?
Like there were these teachers, bro, like that just
don't really.
Yeah, because all this shit is I mean, we didn't go on our phones or anything, but we just like share. We knew the stuff,
right?
But
you might have known just a little bit more information that you didn't other way.
Cooperated, teamwork, people would call it.
Teamwork, for cheating. Fucking, you call that shit teamwork? Bro?
Teamwork, bro. Makes the dream work. Yeah. We all got A's though. Yeah, we all got A's. We passed that shit easy. Lit, bro. That was a fun class.
That's straight, and that's cool though, because like there were some times in high school like, dang, like let me try to cheat right now, or like I'd help other people out because I knew the shit, and then it's like, dang, but then like. I remember this one time where like I was trying to help out this person, and then like instead of like me, when I feel like it'd be more likely like if I was trying to help someone out, you'd get caught like yourself. Yeah. But it was the other way around. The other person got caught. And I was like, fuck. But I just kept doing my work, and I was like, fuck, I feel so bad. Yeah.
There was this one math class where this girl to this back right side of me wanted help. She like tapped me on the shoulder during the test. I was like almost done, and then it's like, yo, I need help. And then I just like put the Scantron, like this guy was standing or sitting, like
you just take that shit in the back. Yeah. You're like, here, look at this shit. Yeah, no.
And yeah, she got the whole fucking whatever she wanted.
Serious? Yeah. Damn.
I was like, I mean, if she doesn't know the answer, like,
is it like the Scantron B and A where she's in a different row?
I don't know. I think she might have gotten whatever mine was. Oh, okay. That's why she didn't ask the person to the left or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so she was in the back of you.
Yeah. Like, dude, there's other ones that I can't even say like how bad I cheated on. Like, oh my god,
so bad, bro.
Like it's insane. How I can't even say it. Really? I'm not gonna even say it because it's like I should get like criminal.
Really? What the fuck did you do, bro?
Yeah. Like the school crime. Like that's how much it was. Like it was crazy.
What could you possibly do that like equals up to the school crime?
No, I can't say.
He brings a fucking knife, has all the answers and shit.
No, it wasn't like anything that like hurt anybody, but it was just like up there and like I went out of my way to do this shit.
Nah, I need to know, bro. You gotta tell me after this.
I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after. But yeah, don't cheat in school, kids.
Yeah, no.
It's not. I don't think.
Can you imagine a 5-year-old's watching this and like, cheat in school?
I got caught once out of every time I cheated. Yeah,
I got caught maybe twice.
Okay.
No, the other one was for plagiarizing.
Yeah.
And then I caught once for cheating, and I was in I think
the one I got caught for cheating was I was about to finish, like it was a timed quiz. It was the first quiz, like for chemistry. I didn't know anything about chemistry. And this kid next to me knew everything. And I didn't know the questions were mixed up. They had different numbers and shit. Yeah. So for the last one, I just copied his last answer just to turn it in. And that shit got me. Just from that, I would have got an 8 out of 10. But I got a 0 just from that one.
Trash.
Yeah. So after that, I was like, okay, I can't cheat like this.
Yeah. There's this one time when I was in AP Lit, and I think I was cheating on a test with one of my buddies, and we were super close. I gotta actually text it because I haven't texted him for a while. But man, it was fucking funny because I cheated and she caught me first. So she's like, Robert, also, can I see you outside? And I'm like, all right. So I went outside and she's like, bring your paper. And I was like, oh, she caught me. Yeah. So I was like, fuck. So I took it out. And she literally did this, bro. She was like, give me your hand. She's like this. Oh, shit. She's like this. So
She grabbed it tight.
Yeah, she got like this, and she's like, "You never." And then she goes faster and harder and harder. But it's not hurting me. It's just like this. Then I'm not gonna go harder than you, but she's getting it tight. She's like, "Don't ever cheat in my class again." And then like going like really, really fucking hard. Yeah. But like it didn't hurt me. It was just like, okay, like I wanted to laugh, but I was like, nah, like I gotta respect her. Like, don't do it. And like she was looking me dead in my eyes, and I was like, nah. Yeah. But she was like, just like it was just fucking funny. Like I think like grabbing my hand and fucking.
I think I talked about it on a few podcasts ago, like the English teacher in 7th grade where I copied her entire shit and turned it in.
Yeah, you did tell me about that.
I didn't turn it in, but I made her like read the work. She's like, yo, this is my exact shit. You know?
Did you know you were doing it at that time or what?
I knew, or she gave us an example of what to write and shit. So I was like, let me just change a few words around and it'll work. Right when she read it, she's like, yo, this is my exact copy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, then I changed everything.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Fun times.
Funny shit, bro. Fun moments.
Yeah. Those school, like, you don't get that much in college. Like, it's just not the same vibe.
Yeah, no.
It's more.
Everybody really don't know each other like that.
Yeah. You have to know people. Like, that's what makes it fun is the class or the class you go to in, let's say like 2nd grade, you build your friends there, new friends. Yeah. And then the next year you still have that friendship and they're still in your class or whatever. Yeah. And that's what makes it fun is if you build those relationships throughout and you see them in recess. Yeah. Like those are like lifelong bonds that people built.
Yeah. You still got some high school buddies that you know today that you talk to?
Yeah. Even even us, like elementary school. Like,
but besides me, do you? What happened to Paul, bro?
He's still around. Yeah. He's still doing well. I think he's at SEC. I'm pretty sure.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I think I just saw him maybe about like last year or something because I remember that.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's still there. Yeah. I remember he was the best at math in 1st grade. Yeah. He'd be the first one to complete everything. First one. Like literally, I don't know what he did, but he was just insane at the multiplication chart or the quiz or whatever. Like, you know how there's one problem and then there's like 10 of those multiplication charts. Yeah. So he did all that and I'd say under 60 seconds, like he'd finish all that shit.
It's fucking
amazing.
He's like horrible at math today. That's funny. That's cool though. Yeah. Who else was like your friend in like kindergarten and stuff like that?
Kindergarten, like I don't know. There's if you show me a picture of like all the whole class, I'll tell you. But the names sometimes it comes in and out.
Oh no. Yeah, I think you like are like Spencer too.
Spencer, yeah.
I still talk to him here and there. Jacques.
I remember him.
Yeah. Well, me and him talk. He's actually fucking good at doing tattoos, bro. I was trying to.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You want to get a tattoo?
I was thinking like a tramp stamp, but no, I don't know. Probably not. Maybe if it comes, it comes. Yeah, that's cool. I don't really plan it out. There was one part I was like, yeah, I want to get cool tattoo, but then I was like, nah, I'm straight.
Yeah. Right now, I don't think there's anything that I want to put on for life. Like there's, it's not for me.
Nah.
But for other people that want to do it, the art of it is amazing.
Bro, I'm getting a FaceTime video, bro.
Really?
My cousin.
Who is it?
My cousin.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think she can hold that.
Okay. Yeah.
Feel bad. I think she's gonna ask me if I go to my party. Let me just answer real quick. No, okay, cool. She ended. All right, cool. Yeah, that's better. But no, yeah, temporary. I mean, not temporary. There's not a tattoo that I want. Like maybe like if some like family member passed away and it was like very, very, very meaningful to me. Probably something small, definitely. Yeah,
there's people that are like really into tattoos and get their whole body and filled with artwork and stuff, and it's pretty cool. Like
some of the artwork is definitely fucking cool. Yeah. It's badass. I got one of my buddies. He has this like a flag like right here on his chest, and then Jesus like next to it, and then like some lettering. But man, the detail Jesus beautiful. Like it's a beautiful piece. It's like, wow. Some of these art is very, very nice.
Yeah. There's a lot, like probably the most, what is it called? What's the word? Most used tattoo, or like the most people have this tattoo is probably something related to Jesus or Christianity. Definitely. Like I believe a lot of people have those tattoos.
Yeah. Or like some like rosary around there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
like if you ask somebody with a tattoo, they'll probably have at least one that's like that.
Definitely. It's like 95%.
It's big. It's big. For some reason.
Which is cool. Like, it's nothing, nothing wrong with that, but it's definitely like popping.
Yeah. You just know that just shows you like how like impactful religion has been for so many people.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Well, it's like, I feel like religion, like me, I'm Catholic. So it's like very, very huge to like praise Mary and Jesus and God and stuff. And it's like, I feel like if you put it on a tattoo, or if the tattoo is on your body of like some of those Mary or Jesus or whoever type of saint or whatever, it like got you through a certain time.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, like this person got me through this. So this is who I praise, and I'm going to put this person on my body.
Yeah.
But then I feel like some people do it just for like the looks and stuff.
Yeah.
Not so much like
just to put the cross.
Yeah. I really do believe that, because I don't know. Some people's like, what?
Yeah. I think it depends on the person, but I think most people do it because of they actually believe in it.
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. I definitely get a cross.
Definitely. Yeah.
That's something I definitely would try to get.
Religion's unique though. Like for some reason it unites people, but at the same time it divides people. I don't know why.
Yeah.
For some reason, like some people think that other religions are better than this other one, and they compare when really, if you really look at it, if you really look at it, all of them say the same thing.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
There's no like real distinction, and it divided countries. Like the India and Pakistan are divided because of religion.
Really?
One is Muslim, one is Hindu. Like, how the fuck can that be? They're the same
divided.
People. They're the same. Like, if you go to Pakistan,
because religion is
they look the exact same. They speak even similar languages. Just the religion's different.
Muslims speak, but no.
I think I forget what religion or what language they speak, but it's close to northern India,
like that, or Y or something like that. I forget.
I'm not sure.
I was just talking to this girl, super cool girl, and I was talking about her religion, and she was talking about it, and it's just like, man, some of the religion is kind of crazy as far as like, I think she's Arabic, and it's like, if you were to get married with this girl, like you have to like, if I'm Catholic,
you gotta convert.
Yeah, you gotta convert. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, like let's just say you really like this chick, but like you don't want to convert and you want to stay Catholic. Like you just don't. You can't be with her.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that's crazy. Like, and then I don't know. That's just blowing minds, because it's like, if I really wanted to be with this girl, I actually have to convert my whole entire religion to do what she does for her religion.
Yeah.
Which is totally cool and it's respectful. It's just, I respect that, but it's just like, that's crazy. There's like a lot of stuff into that religion that you have to like really tie into. But
yeah, it's wild how it's been around for thousands of years.
Yeah.
These religions, every religion, I'm pretty sure most religions have been around for thousands of years, even longer than that. And so many people have been impacted, but for even just recently, I think that the division has occurred where people are finding out about these other religions that they have no knowledge on, and thinking that one's not as good, or you have to be my religion in order for me to connect with you or whatever. Like that's where I think the creator of those religions would be like, if that creator came and saw the division, they'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Religion's huge. Like, it's just like, I feel like too, maybe you feel a little bit different about this, but like, I feel like religion is just like political too. Oh,
like,
yeah. You know, it's like
donations and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, that too. And then like, it's just like, I mean, like believing stuff too. Like if you, I don't know. What are you again? What do you believe?
I'm not any like
You're
specific
atheist?
Religion.
Atheist?
No.
Oh, just nothing.
Like
Just
it's my definition of God is not like
to praise
what like something outside of myself.
Okay.
Like
okay.
it's
Okay.
not,
Okay. Okay. Well, let's just say you were some type of religion. I'm some type of religion. You're just saying, remember that, like what you were just saying a couple minutes ago, where like, just because you think your religion is better, it's not going to, I feel like it's the same thing for political wise. Like, let's say you're very, very Republican. I'm very, very Democrat.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, yo, like, why can't we just agree on a certain, you know, like, sure, you're going to have your beliefs and stuff like that. But like to not accept me as a friend because of your religion or your political, it's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, why can't we just be normal human beings and just be like, sure, you might fucking think Trump's great and I might not think Trump's fucking awesome at all. But like, that shouldn't like separate us.
Divide us.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
It's very fucking stupid. And it's like, yo, okay.
It has to be just a pure love, like knowing that it's okay if it's different.
Yeah.
Not everybody's going to like the same things. Not everybody's going to dislike the same things.
Right.
But that's where, you know, you get to agree to disagree really.
Yeah.
And it's okay if that happens.
Yeah.
But you move on. There's stuff that you do that, I mean, you make friends because you do like similar things, but that one thing that isn't similar shouldn't fuck up. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, yo, it's kind of stupid, but
yeah, definitely. Those ideas of as long as it helps you to a point, like I'm an amateur on the Bible. Like I don't know anything. I haven't like read all of it or anything like that. But I understand, or I look into like every religion. I look into Taoism, Hinduism.
What is Taoism? I never heard of that.
Taoism is it's a sort of like Buddhism. Okay. But I believe it's by Lao Tzu. He's from China. Like if you look at Taoism, it's probably one of there's I believe 81 verses in the Tao.
Okay.
So
the Tao is like a Bible in a sense, or no?
I think so.
Okay.
Something like that. But that's one of the greatest things you could read. Like it's all of it. All the English is translated. So it wasn't written in English, of course, but all of it's translated. If you look into everything that it says,
it's pretty interesting.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like literally, if you just read that, you'll understand a lot about this universe.
Just put Taoism. Like if I wanted to go on YouTube, just put Taoism.
Yeah, put Taoism or Tao De Ching, Tao De Ching is also, I believe, something about Taoism.
Huh?
I'll look it up later. But yeah, that religion's amazing. Like I'm. That's why I say I'm not any religion, because I'm a student to all of it.
Yeah.
I don't want to say like, okay, I'm only a believer in this, and not to look at anything else. All these great minds came together and put it all into text, and it's still here. Like we should be grateful as fuck that this knowledge has been transferred for thousands of years. People have put it down on paper.
And there's like different types too. Like the Bible has there's like a whole bunch of different types of the Bible, written in different verses and stuff.
Different versions.
It's just kind of like, okay, like, so if that tells you with that, like, look how much other shit, like like Taoism, like I never heard of that.
Taoism,
so
there's
a
so
whole bunch
many
of stuff.
There's so many, and so much knowledge like that.
Yeah.
And if you block yourself from that, you're losing out. You know, you should.
No, I love like just like learning new things, especially about like religion or culture and stuff like that. Like when I was talking about that girl, like she was just splurting out everything. She's like, "Why are you so interested in this?" I was like, "Just seems fucking interesting to learn about." It's like, she's like, "But you're not even, Arabic, so why do you even care about it?" I'm like, no, it's not that. It's not that I don't care. It's not that I do care. It's just that I would love to like gain knowledge about how you, not celebrate, but how your religion works. So it's kind of like, all right, like that's cool. Like gain knowledge from it, and you take it in, and if some other person, dude or girl, comes by, I know, hey, not to do this when it's in their house or whatever it is. I don't fucking know. I'm just giving an example, but just so you learn about it, it's just really, really interesting to me. So,
and a lot of it, like I'm realizing now, like a lot of religion, a lot of it is not talking about the physical world. It's talking about the mind. Like literally pretty much all of them talk about the mind.
Yeah.
To a greater degree. Like, and look, again, I'm not I'm not like an expert on the Bible, but one of the verses says, you sow what you reap, or you reap what you sow, right? That's one of the verses in the Bible. And what does that mean? Physically, it means like, if you plant a seed, and that's what you're going to reap. Is if you plant the seed, you're going to reap whatever you planted, right?
Yeah.
The other meaning, the more spiritual meaning to that, is the mind is like the ground. Yeah. Whatever you feed your mind, positive or negative, that's what's going to grow.
Right. No, that's interesting. No, definitely. I was just in on Wednesdays. I'm trying to finish my communion, my confirmation, and it's like a thing that's very needed to get married in like a Catholic church and stuff like that, or even be baptized and stuff like that, for you to be to baptize someone else. Yeah. And so she was talking about that. We were talking about that plant, and she was just saying like, there's this plant that has great seeds, and you were feeding it great soil, and this is the positive one. And then you have a plant that's has maybe great seeds, but not the best soil for it to kind of grow. And you water it all the time. And this one's fucking splurged. Awesome. It's fucking great. And this one's like little weak bitch, And it's kind of like, all right, well now how are you gonna, this is like what you're talking about, the mind is like, okay, now it's like you got this positivity, and if you're gonna keep feeding this, and this is what you have, it's just gonna be, beautiful, and you're gonna have a positive mind, you're gonna be happy, you're gonna grow. But if you got this negative thing, it's just gonna stay kind of shitty. Yeah. And it's like you don't prosper, you don't strive, you don't do great. So you're watering something and you're putting negative into your mind, and it's like, okay, like it's just, it like
expresses even more negativity. Yeah.
And it's just like, all right. But I just kind of gave you a synopsis of what she was saying, but no, it was really cool. Yeah. And it kind of just made me think of what you just said right now. Yeah. So
the thing about the mind though is that it doesn't matter like the whether it's negative or positive, like it'll grow no matter what.
Yeah.
Like literally,
like I'm talking about like thoughts wise and stuff like that. Yeah.
I get what you mean. Yeah. And whatever you plant in there, it's gonna grow some way or another. Like it's gonna come to form.
Right.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
For the bad or for the good.
Yeah. Always. Hopefully, and there's like there's no way of completely getting it out. Like we all have negative thoughts. It just comes across.
Yeah.
And the more like even on this journey of life, you're gonna go through the negative stuff, and you're gonna realize what you resist persists.
What you resist persists. Okay.
Because wherever you give your attention to, or wherever you give your attention to, that's where energy flows. So it doesn't matter if it's positive or negative.
Right.
As long as you give it attention, it'll grow. So the only way to stop negativity is not to focus on stopping it. Right. It's to focus on positive.
Yeah.
That was like the biggest revelation like that I had.
That's awesome.
Over the past maybe year ago.
So it's not to like fuck, I need to stop being negative, so let me try to
stop being negative. Yeah, it's get these thoughts out, or stop. The more energy you focus on
stop being
fear or doubt or any of those,
it's just gonna heighten up.
It's gonna keep on going. Okay. The more you resist it, the more it's gonna keep on fucking pounding on you until life will literally put you to your knees. It'll ring your head, give you the worst headache. Right. Food will taste terrible. Everything. It'll destroy everything about you.
That's true.
And then if you do change and you start to realize, okay, I had to think positive.
Right.
But until then, they'll fucking torture you.
Yeah.
But it wants you to learn. This is not how it's gonna work.
Right. Yeah.
It's gonna make you. It's gonna make you learn.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. And I've learned that multiple times.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Definitely.
And one day I was like, enough. And then I heard that what you resist persists. And I was like, okay, I've been resisting all these thoughts. Just accept it and focus on the focus on the positive more often.
Yeah.
And that changed everything.
Yeah. No, that's what I definitely I really love about myself too. Cause I'll be talking guys or girls, and it's I think there was this girl I was talking to her the other day, and she was like, nah, like, you're probably one of the most positive people I've ever met. Mm-hmm. And I was like, she's like, do you ever get mad? I was like, nope. Like, it's very, very rare. Like, maybe at home, and that's very understandable because, like, sometimes people piss you off at home, and that's you know, maybe not in every household, but sometimes my household. And it's just like, but other than that, man, it's very hard for me to get mad or get like negative about something and fucking dwell in it for the rest of the fucking week. Like, nah, like.
Because you know there's a different way to look at it.
Yeah, it's not like just what we always talk about is perspective, like how we see it. Like there was this one, like you told me about where you got in a car accident.
Oh yeah.
And then you
could have either complained about or whatever's happening, or you could be grateful that if you just drove a little bit further, what if you get hit by a bus? Yeah, and you die just like that.
Yeah, or, exactly. You know, so it's like positive is such a big just something that's like I think is very, very, very healthy to have. Mm-hmm. It's very healthy to have, I feel like. So
yeah, because either way it's a choice.
Yeah,
like either way you could either focus on the negative or the positive. Like you had to believe in something.
Yeah,
and it's part of life. And I'm not here to say that this is the right way or anything, but I'm telling you from experience that positive ideas definitely change everything.
Yeah, like,
your whole life gets better.
Definitely.
No matter whatever situation you're in, whatever you're dealing with, as long as you could, as long as you could understand that there's something good in it.
Yeah.
Which there always is, because if you believe in the yin and yang of things, there always is.
Yeah.
There's no way that it can't be. And like the energy thing ties into that as well.
Yeah.
Like there's positive.
Yin and yang is like that whole energy source too, right? Like it's like combines into one. It's just like what makes you. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yin and yang.
And like even, do you know who Alan Watts is? Have you heard of that name? Alan Watts. He was like
familiar, but I don't think so.
He was a philosopher, I believe British philosopher, and he talked about that. There was a video on YouTube. Just type in Alan Watts yin and yang and you'll find it. But he had a yin and yang like symbol that was put out on what is it, cardboard or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was there and you could spin it. And he said the black and the white aren't fighting each other. Like if you just as much as you need white to show a black object, right?
Right.
You need you need a black background to show a white object.
Right.
It's as if those two are in a dancing motion, and he spinned it, and he showed that it was like spinning, not so that one could get more into the other, but it's because it has to be that way. Like it's like a flowing. Balance. Yeah, it's a balance.
Because isn't that like what it is? Like a balance of life and stuff?
Yeah, a balance of, there can't be
too much of something else.
Yeah.
And it can't be another too much something else. It has to be kind of in one, right? Or am I off?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. It has to be like a balance of everything.
Okay.
And then same with like, you can't have a black object in a black background.
Yeah.
And then you can't see it. You ain't gonna see shit. Yeah. So you need white to show black. You need black to show white.
Right.
So that was interesting as well, having that.
Yeah. There's something I want to tell you, but I'm not going to say on this podcast. I'll tell you.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to be, I feel like you laugh at it, but I don't think it's not
the right time.
No, it's not. No, it's not the right time at all to say something like this at all. It's so bad too. I'll just wait till it's over.
These guys are probably like, just say it.
Yeah, I know. No, I can't. It's not. It's very, 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 very bad. No.
Okay. We'll talk about it after.
Yeah. I think it's funny, but
yeah.
No, but that's cool. I like that. The yin yang.
Yeah.
My sister, my older sister,
she just came.
Yeah, to Sacramento. Yeah. She's at Disneyland right now.
Oh, really?
With my little sister. I mean, with my little niece and the nephew and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. Disneyland's fucking expensive now.
Yeah, they wanted me to come. I'm gonna fucking pay $100 just for fucking a couple hours. Fuck. Yeah. No. You know what I can do to $180, bro?
They raise it every year.
Yeah.
Like something more expensive.
Yeah.
And they know what the fuck they're doing though.
Yeah.
They know exactly what they're doing.
Walt was like, hey bro, make fucking money for me.
Yeah. But like, he was different. He wasn't like this corporate shit.
You think he did it more for the fun of it?
Yeah, he would have it cheap. Like literally, he wanted to make it. I watched a documentary on Walt Disney. That's why I'm saying like this stuff. So in this documentary, it showed how in the beginning, when I believe 1950s was when it all came together. He wanted to create it.
Disneyland and stuff?
Yeah, 1950s, early 60s, around there.
It was already made, or he was just thinking about
building it. And so it was in Anaheim, and I look at those images of Anaheim and even Orange. It's like they're little orange fields.
Yeah.
Orange fields. Like it's not even paved roads at that time.
Yeah.
It looks nothing like what we see here.
No.
And so he's talking about building it, and there was a lot of problems that happened. Like now, if you go to Disneyland, there's no problems. Everybody's like, if you see a piece of trash on the ground, you see somebody running to go and get that shit. Running, like they'll dive on that shit before you see it.
Just taking it, throwing the trash.
You'll never see anything bad right now, like because they have the money. That it's just amazing.
That's good.
But
I mean, that's
in the beginning, he had to take a big risk. Like there wasn't that many amusement parks. There were, but they weren't that big. And he was creating this new family-friendly environment. Like we look at amusement parks right now and think of like a place where you bring kids and stuff. But before that, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like for kids specifically.
How did he see it? Or
how
did Walt see it? Or like what did he?
How he wanted it for the family, like a family-friendly place to have it. That's why he built Disneyland, right? And so, before that, there were more like adults and teenagers that would go to amusement parks. So he started creating this, and when it first opened, there was like a bunch of problems. Like even during the construction of it, there were problems.
With the rides and stuff?
The rides that like it was all just creating, like they had to hire engineers.
Dang.
And to create these rides, and all of it was like mechanical. There was no like there was electricity, but there wasn't as used as like screens, TV screens or whatever. So it was more mechanical, and so there was a lot of problems going throughout it, and it has a lot to do with the risk. Like, we look at Disneyland now for what it is, but if he didn't take the risk, like he lost a lot of money doing that, and I mean, it's pretty famous that he's been bankrupt 7 times, Walt Disney.
Yeah. That's crazy.
7 times.
That's a lot.
Yeah. A lot of times.
Fuck.
With zero in the bank.
That's crazy.
7 times. And guess what? That didn't stop him.
Yeah.
That never stopped him one bit.
That grit, bro. The grit to keep going.
He knew something about himself that that's what we're talking about. I came to do. Like, you know, this is my purpose.
Yeah. That's what we're talking about.
He knew that it wasn't, let me put my thoughts back. In the beginning, we all know that he was famous for movies, right? The Mickey Mouse and all these characters. So he took a big risk in creating that as well. Like all of that takes a lot of money,
right? And
it was hand drawn. All those cartoons you see in the 1930s or whatever, they're all hand drawn.
I think he did the commercial. I mean, like not the commercials, but like the preview before the movie. Like he would have like Mickey Mouse drawn out too, right? And then he'd be like whistling and shit, and like
that's part of it.
That's right.
That's part of it. And then the whole thing, like I believe it was they weren't long movies like today, but it takes a long time to hand draw it. And by hand draw, I mean hand draw it once and then in another frame, draw the same fucking thing and just move it
make a
whole
little
entire
bit
movie
more out of that.
Yeah, just move it a little bit more, move. And
I mean, that's like harder than fucking already having like a cartoon type where it's like you have to move each time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't know what it's called.
Anime,
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Or
well, like, you know where they have like let's just say this is like some type of like let's just say it's a dinosaur or some shit, and like they're filming it, and like he'll be like roaring, or I'm not roaring, that's tigers and shit, but like fucking
walking.
Yeah, let's say he's walking, but he's walking right here and he's trying to get to that bush. Like he has to take a whole entire picture or a whole entire, is it picture or video? I forget, probably picture, and then move it and then do it again.
Oh yeah,
and then
stop motion.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. But that's like probably worse than drawing's probably worse than that.
Yeah, because you got to draw it by like frame by frame.
Yeah, and it has to like, dang, that's crazy.
Yeah,
it has to be perfect picture and everything to look exactly the same the way it did.
I know. It's amazing what they did. And yeah, some of those, like Tom and Jerry, for example, to me, it's the greatest cartoon to ever exist. Like it will forever be universally known, in my opinion, as the greatest cartoon ever.
Definitely.
It's any language, I don't give a fuck where you are, can understand.
You'll understand it. Yeah.
There's really no words in there. So it's just music and two characters, and it's the best time ever. Just that. That's amazing.
That's awesome.
But yeah, speaking of Walt Disney, so I forget what he was talking about, movies, and then the theme park opened, right? And there was problems during that as well. And it wasn't a few years later until it actually became like really successful. I mean, people went in the beginning, people knew what it was. Like it wasn't, but it just didn't become as big as it is today.
Right.
It never got to that point as long as he lived.
That's crazy.
But then after he died and the fucking whole thing blew up, like even the Florida one, I don't think he got to see it. I don't think he got to see
Disney World
finished. He never got to see it. Yeah.
That's crazy. But it's fucking dedication though. That's awesome.
He believed in himself to the utmost. Like,
did they say in the documentary how old he was when he passed away?
Not
sure. He young, right?
He was probably 60s or like 70s. Maybe 60s or 70s. He's definitely not like 40. I don't think so.
I thought he was a little like 50 or 60 or something like that.
Not sure. Yeah, maybe like 60s, still, somewhere around there.
Pretty young.
Yeah, pretty young still.
Yeah. And
he had a lot of heart, a lot of dedication.
Yeah.
And he believed in creation. Like he believed, like right now. That's the reason why I brought up Disney, is because he cared about creativity.
Yeah.
He cared about new ideas and new thinking and different ways that people can move and navigate. Like even the train, like, you know, the tram at Disneyland, there's like a little train that goes on top of bridges and stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, the one that goes over like the little submarine and stuff like that, right? Or no?
I don't know about submarine, but it just, in order to get to certain places in Disneyland, like, or actually no, it's from.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The little tram part. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah.
It's going over the little food court area where Star Wars is.
Yeah, right? I think so. And yeah.
Okay.
I haven't been there in a minute.
Oh,
so
that's why.
But that was actually created in the beginning. Like that's not a new thing. Like in the 60s, they brought up that idea.
Oh, it's just like they pimped it out a little bit better, so it's not as like it can actually work and stuff, or what? Or is that the same one?
Well, they probably definitely improved it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, okay.
That was the idea. The main idea for it came when he was around.
That's crazy. That's cool.
You know, people like him are once in a lifetime people because they take risks, and even though he failed like 7 times bankrupt, people would think this man's crazy. But guess what? Now we regard him as one of the greatest people to ever live.
Yeah.
Why? Because yes, he did some things that caused him failure and stuff, but we don't give a fuck if he failed. We give a fuck that he tried.
And then look at his outcome.
Yeah.
Look how fucking beautiful and how much money people are getting off fucking Disneyland and stuff.
And it just shows, like, as long as you do it with love, like always do it with the utmost reverence and kindness out of your own heart, it'll come to be like, Disney is one of the biggest companies in the world.
Yeah.
Because of that. You know? It
always. Did they gain back all their money that they lost during COVID?
Oh yeah.
Definitely. Huh?
Yeah.
Probably twice as much? Or you think that just as much?
Did they have a new movie come out recently? Disney. I think they had Eternals or whatever. Marvel.
Oh yeah.
Eternals.
All of them. Okay. Yeah.
There's a new Spider-Man coming out. No Way Home.
Yeah.
I believe December. I'm excited about that one.
17th,
I believe.
Yeah. I haven't seen the trailer. I've been seeing everybody post it, but like I love Marvel.
Guess how many views it got in 24 hours or whatever.
Did it break the record thing or no?
I don't know about record, but just guess how much on YouTube.
I don't know how much.
I believe 30 million in 24 hours.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You think YouTube was down for a little bit or no?
No, they can handle that shit. But
they can handle that.
Yeah, that's nothing. YouTube
fucking puny.
Like they have, as we speak, there are probably 10 videos going live right now.
Yeah.
At every second, and then millions of people watching YouTube right now.
Yeah.
You're this on YouTube.
Someone's probably watching your podcast right now.
Yeah.
You know, like oh shit.
People are watching right now, so they got the power to do that shit. And then, what were we talking about before?
Disney. Like they're making much money in Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. Spider-Man. I'm excited about that. Like,
is this trailer good?
Yeah, the trailer's good.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
I'll watch it today.
I won't spoil anything, but
wait. So is all 3 Spider-Mans coming out in this bitch?
That's what they're saying,
right?
That's what they're saying.
Because like, and then how the fuck is Venom supposed to?
I don't know. The new Venom. You saw the new Venom.
2, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I know the end credit scene. People were saying
it connects to Spider-Man.
It connects. Yeah, so
it's gonna be so crazy.
It might not be this one. It might be the next one though. This Spider-Man.
I mean, that would be cool if it would be this one, because that means like 3 Spider-Mans, Venom, Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
and then
we definitely know Doctor Strange is in it.
Yeah,
but just to make another movie, like for Marvel to make another movie, like they would have a villain already for the next movie is Venom. This one's Doctor Strange. The next one's Venom. You know what I'm saying?
You think so? Like for sure?
No, I'm not for sure. But like, if I was like the business mindset of.
That's true. You can get more.
Like with Spider-Man, you can make another movie.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you're doing a indie film where we don't know if we can make another movie ever again. Like we can make 20 movies, but it's fine. They have the money. And so
how old is Tom Holland?
Probably like 25, 20, or probably older.
Because I saw something he was saying like, if I'm making
28.
If I'm making Spider-Man movies till I'm 30, I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
He looks young though. He looks like 22.
Yeah.
Ish. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's gonna be lit then.
Yeah.
I need to watch the trailer.
Watch the trailer. That's fire. And I've always been a big fan of Marvel movies.
Me too. Definitely. I love Marvel.
Yeah.
I
don't know how I got introduced to it, but I remember seeing either it was maybe the first Iron Man or one of those first, and then after Iron Man I watched the Avengers in theaters, and right then that's still a vivid memory for me, like watching that with my cousins, packed out like theater, more
you
than
were
like
telling me about that, right?
100 people.
I think we talked about that.
100, yeah, whatever, maxed seating where we couldn't even sit together because
no way,
it was it was so packed that I actually sat in a separate seat. I think that they just installed, like they just fucking put there, and the rest of the rows were over there.
Damn.
I was sitting alone right there, but I enjoyed everything because everybody was excited about that.
Yeah.
That first Avengers blew everybody's minds.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we never saw anything like that before.
No.
All the superheroes coming together like that.
Yeah.
Never before seen like that.
No, the first way I got introduced to like Marvel was Hulk.
Oh yeah,
and I love that shit.
Yeah,
and I was like, I'm a little kid, man. I got some Hulk pajamas and shit.
Yeah,
like yo, that shit was fucking like. I think there's supposed to be another Hulk that comes out.
I think
by himself.
Yeah, Hulk by himself, but it wasn't in the MCU universe.
Yeah,
right? It was something separate.
That's why it was something separate. But then like that's how I got into that like superhero type shit.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, okay, this is dope. Like
the way I got into it, I believe, was Superman, the 1940s cartoon.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how I got into it. Was I had Superman everything when I was a kid. Just from that, it's to me, I didn't know how good of a cartoon it was until people like I saw on social media saying like this is the best Spider-Man movie and cartoon that's ever existed. But
was it good actually?
Yeah, it was fucking good. Like I still get like a nostalgic feeling whenever I hear the theme song because it's so like
how does it go
into my brain? Like it's this main let me think. Like a girl comes or it's filming the city, right?
Yeah.
And Superman's flying and then the girl goes, "It's a bird, it's a plane." No, it's Superman. And then that one was fucking amazing. Is that what was it? The power of a locomotive, enough strength to jump over a skyscraper, stuff like that. Like they were just hyping this man up every single scene, and then the storytelling was amazing. I don't know how I understood it as a kid. I watched it recently. Now I actually like understand the plot and everything. Funny, I was watching it as a kid, and I think I had it from a DVD set. My mom got a DVD of the whole fucking collection.
Oh, well, Spider-Man 1940s?
1940s collection.
That's probably...
I don't know. Yeah, they're probably out there still. But the first time I saw that, I was hooked.
That's awesome.
Hooked.
That's crazy how like we watch stuff when we're younger and fucking didn't understand, but then we watch it now, you're like, dang, that's what they said.
I know.
Like, that's crazy.
Multiple movies like that.
They're talking about sex this whole entire time. I would love this as a kid, bro.
I remember Shark Tale with Will Smith.
Yeah.
I remember watching that as a kid. That was.
I need to watch that one again. That's a pretty good one. At the car wash.
Yeah.
At the car wash.
That was funny.
Scrubbing the shit off the seashells off the whales and stuff.
Yeah. At first, like the first time I watched it, I was scared of like the sharks and shit. I remember, when I was a kid, I was scared of it.
That didn't come out too long ago, bro. How old were you?
No, I was probably like 3, 4.
What? Shark Tale's not that old, is it really?
2004 maybe. Oh, probably even early.
I didn't think it came out that long ago.
Yeah, it was
I can see why you're scared then.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a couple years ago.
A couple years ago.
Like, bro.
I haven't seen an animated movie in theaters in a long time.
I saw an animated movie, Demon Slayer. It's an anime. And I saw it in the movie theaters. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, but is it for kids though?
Oh, nah. No. I mean, a kid could watch it, but like, I don't know if they necessarily understand.
Is it like it's rated R or PG-13?
I think it might have been just G.
G.
No. It definitely was PG.
Yeah.
Because I think it was like...
From G to PG is a kind of a big jump, but from like, PG to PG-13 is like nothing.
Yeah. Because like G's supposed to have what, like...
Literally you can't do shit.
No
like,
cuss at all.
Yeah,
like
no
nothing.
Cussing,
like,
no nudity, of course.
No fighting, no violence, right?
I think you could fight, but like not blood.
Oh, then it definitely was PG.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I just know it was an anime.
Yeah.
It was like, kids could watch it probably.
There's a few G movies that are pretty good that are animated.
What like fucking Caillou or something? Like what is what's G, bro? Like I want to know what. You know,
there's a few. I don't remember. I remember seeing the movies, and it showed when you had the DVD, it showed the G, like what it meant, what rating it was. Yeah. I remember a few times as a kid watching that. And it had the FBI thing, you know, the FBI, like you can't duplicate this shit. Right. They don't have that anymore. No? I don't think. Like I haven't bought a DVD in a minute, so I don't know.
That's true. Yeah,
but
they still make them, but like
probably. Yeah, there's still commercials that come on. Yeah. Oh, this new movie, No Time to Die, now on DVD and Blu-ray. Like nobody buys that shit.
Nah,
like,
everybody streams them bitches.
Yeah. Nobody buys that anymore.
But now streaming. Now on DVD.
Yeah, they should Blu-ray. just go on whatever streaming platform. I'm telling you, they'll make way more money.
Definitely.
Like all the like Universal and
they probably do all
HBO or whatever. Like all these production companies are very connected to the streaming platforms services. So they could either put it on Netflix, put it on whatever.
Yeah.
It's a better thing than DVD.
Yeah. My Nino, man, when he was younger, like I think teens, like all he did was collect fucking DVDs.
Really?
Like, just a bunch of movies, bro. Like I don't know anybody that's fucking watched that much movies, dude. He's collected so fucking much. And to this day, he still collects them like here and there. But like he has, like I went to his house in Texas, in Austin, and man, and it was like here, and then maybe like door wise. No, like I don't know, like not as tall, but like from there, and then it like ended at that part, and it's just full of DVDs.
Damn.
And then that's not even it. This shit's back at home too at his mom's, and there's still more. I'm like, bro, what?
And he keeps all of them.
He keeps all of them.
Damn.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Did he say he watched all of them too?
Yeah, I think he said he's watched a good majority of them. Yeah.
Damn.
I think he said maybe like a couple that he hasn't watched, but a good majority of them.
That's commitment right there. Yeah. The people who really like going to the movies, like I could hang out with you because I love movies,
bro.
Yeah.
Like the satisfaction of popcorn and like licorice and watching something big screen is something so cool. Like,
yeah, to me, I've always appreciated the art too, like the art of making movies and always or the storytelling.
Yeah,
all of it was just it's gotten me more like throughout the past, I'd say 4 years. I got to understand like how movies are made,
right,
direction,
right,
and music, how it all plays into part.
Yeah.
And whenever I see a really good movie, I understand, like I applaud all the people that got into making that a reality. It's
definitely.
It's amazing to see it come into form. Like that.
Me and my older brother, we talk about that too, like movies, like how like there's just so much movies that are just really, really good and so much production that's just put into it. And it's like, wow, like they did fucking good in this film.
Yeah.
And some of the films, like, very impactful.
Yeah.
There's not too much films that like made me like tear up or cry, but there's some like some of them is like, dang.
Yeah.
They put a lot of effort into this fucking movie where it makes you actually fucking feel like it actually feels that empathy and damn.
Those directors and like Quentin Tarantino, for example, like his movies are always
he's gangster for shit.
Next level. Just the writing, like he writes and directs.
Yeah.
And even in Reservoir Dogs, he wrote that, he directed it, and he acted in it.
Oh, you think I never seen the movie?
It's the first one he's ever ever
Reservoir
written,
Dogs?
I think. Yeah, Reservoir Dogs.
It's good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What's it about?
Low budget. It's not like but it's just a group of guys that I believe it's hard to explain.
Like
I haven't watched it in a minute, but no, it's not Western. It's not. It's more secretive. Like they never call themselves by their real name. They say like Mr. Pink, Mr. Red, shit like that. Like it's different.
Reservoir Dogs? I never heard of that. I don't think so. Maybe if I saw a picture, but
yeah, they kidnapped some guy. 1990s, I believe.
Not that way.
Yeah, and that was a good movie.
Yeah,
I forgot the plot like completely.
Reservoir.
But those movies, I've been watching what was it? Clint Eastwood, his movies.
Oh yeah, those are some good ones.
Yeah, spaghetti westerns, like those.
Yeah.
I recently learned what that means. That
spaghetti western.
Yeah,
that's why I looked at you. I was like, what does that mean?
It's
I thought you meant just western in general.
Westerns. It's a western movie, but it was filmed in Italy.
Oh, so it's not so
just
spaghetti.
For cost, cost
cool.
reasons. Yeah, they filmed it in Italy.
That's cool.
Yeah,
spaghetti western. That's cool. There's some pretty cool western movies though. There's one with Clint Eastwood, and he's like he takes a bunch of drugs across the country and what's it called? The Mule.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a new one. That's like recent. 2018 or something.
18, 19. Yeah. Really good one.
Clint Eastwood's been in the game for a long time.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's still alive.
And he still looks great too for his age. Alive. Yeah. He's pretty. His son too.
Started in the 50s, I believe.
Yeah.
So, that's what. It's almost like 60, 70 years in the movie business. since he was 20s. He started in his 20s, 23 maybe.
That's already 2020, almost 2022.
Yeah, and I don't know if he's gonna do any more. He might still be fucking working. I don't know.
Yeah, he's pretty. I mean, he still looks pretty healthy. I mean, he's old, like you can tell, but
he's still
he's
on
walking
his
and shit. So
game. Yeah, his son. Yeah.
What's his son's name again?
I forgot.
Not Clint Eastwood. Dave. No.
I remember he was on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Was he?
Yeah, he was talking about his dad and stuff, but I forget his name.
Just something Eastwood.
Yeah, look it up if you want to.
Right now?
Yeah, just look up Clint Eastwood's son or whatever. I think he's an actor too.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
He has some pretty good movies. Hold up.
Was he in something recent?
Yeah, I feel like
Scott.
Yeah, I want to see what kind of movie. I just feel like I've just seen
Scott Eastwood. Yeah, he's definitely been on a few movies.
Oh yeah, is he in Gran Torino?
When's that one?
2008. I'm just trying to see what other ones, but like Fury, you can look, but like Fury. That's what I saw.
Fury. Pacific Rim. All these he's been in.
Yeah, all those. Yeah.
Damn. Suicide Squad.
What's that fuck? Where was he in Suicide Squad?
I don't know. It says that he's in there. He's in Snowden.
What the fuck is that?
That's with
Snowden.
Oh, fuck. What is that guy's name? Full name Snowden. Delete. Edward Snowden. He basically leaked all the things that the government did, by spying on people. You know how right now they're saying lack of privacy and stuff. So he was part of the NSA and told the public and news outlets that the government is spying on you.
That's what Snowden is?
Yeah. Or that's his name, Edward Snowden.
Oh, literally?
The guy. Oh, that guy's still alive, and he lives in Russia till this day because he can't come here or else they'll arrest him. He's been on Joe Rogan's podcast too.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, but a Zoom thing.
Oh, okay.
He can't come here.
Yeah, no. Wait, so if he comes over here, what happens?
They arrest him. I don't know what time or what sentence he gets, but they arrest him right away. So he can't come here.
That's crazy. So basically he's free.
Yeah.
In Russia.
Yeah, they want
total different area where we can't have no touch over there.
Yeah, so I mean it's good that he took that risk and basically lost his whole life here and gave us this information, but I guess he understood that it was worth it. Like it was meant, like I have to share this knowledge with people.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You know, they can't just do. He knew something wasn't ethical. Like if Wayne Dyer said, like, if the rule is unethical, it's unethical to follow it.
Yeah.
Or it's unethical to follow.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah. You can't, if they're doing something that they're not telling us about, and you know, it's always important to do the right thing no matter what.
Yeah.
Even if it might not result in the best outcome for him, he doesn't get to come here anymore, doesn't get to see his family. But he chose that path. Yeah. And I don't think he regrets it.
No.
And
I don't think so either. No.
Takes a lot of courage.
Yeah, definitely. How long have you been going for?
Probably like 2 hours now. Yeah. 2 hours, 10 minutes, dude. I looked at it like 1 minute ago and it said 2 hours, and now it's like 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Yeah, what? That's crazy.
It felt like a minute.
Yeah. You did look at it. I felt like it was just 3 minutes ago or something. Yeah. You did just look at it. I was like, oh, didn't he just look at the shit?
I know. Should we wrap it up?
It's cool. Whatever.
It's 2 p.m.
Oh, yeah. You have to be there at 3, right?
I mean, I could do it a little bit later, but
what is it?
We had to wrap up there. It's just this assignment that I need to do before a certain time, but
just do it, bro.
Yeah.
I think my tires are probably ready in a couple of minutes anyways.
Okay. Let me just make sure.
Is this one?
Pretty sure, yeah. That has enough battery. 2 hours in. Yeah. Every time we do it, it's like over 2 hours.
Oh yeah. That's why I told my mom, she got all mad at me. She's just like, so what time do you think you're done with your podcast? And I was like, I don't know. She's like, never has a time.
Never has.
And I was just like, no, like I literally don't know. Like sometimes it goes in hours, sometimes an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's definitely gonna go over 2 hours. Mm-hmm. So just think about 2 hours. And she's like, all right. And I was like, all right. So
yeah, it's every time you just get in that flow state of communicating.
Yeah,
time just stops.
Yeah.
Every time, and it's always been amazing. Just these conversations.
Oh yeah.
Forever in history can be looked back on and
bro, my little one's gonna be seeing this shit, bro. Yeah, you know, I got some little ones that be like, yo, this Pops right here, bro.
Yeah.
No. But no, it's always a blessing, bro. I always appreciate you for always having me on here. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's always laid back.
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah.
And we'll wrap it up here, I guess.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for listening.
Appreciate it
for coming on here.
Yeah, thank you.
It's been a pleasure, and hopefully we could do it soon again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always down for it.
Always.
All right.
Peace out, everybody.
See you later.